Often, inhaler therapy for wheezing or asthma is met with a criticism that it is addictive, that it should not be used. What is the truth? Let us see the answer in today's video. Hi friends, I am Dr. Karamat. This is Scientific Doctor channel. In this channel, your health related queries are answered via short videos released every week. If you want to see such videos, consider subscribing to this channel. Also, if you have any such queries, kindly post it in the comment section. I will try to answer them in subsequent videos. Today's query is about inhaler therapy, labeled as addictive. First of all, let me clarify one thing. This labeling is done by the patients or the parents themselves without any scientific basis. Inhaler therapy is a route of drug administration. Like you can administer drugs or medicines orally. You can also administer via injections, which are called parenterally. You can also administer medicines via inhaled route. So, inhaler therapy itself is not a medicine, but it is a route of medicine administration. So, by itself, it can't be dangerous. The second thing is, this form of therapy is often used for wheezing, asthma, or some other rarer forms of respiratory illnesses. Often, therapy for wheezing and asthma through inhalers is considered as addictive, is considered to be harmful. More often it is rejected by the parents or patients themselves, not by the doctors, but by the parents or the patients. Is there any truth? We must understand many medicines can be delivered via inhalers. Often the therapy for asthma is with steroids. We associate some negative perceptions about steroids and attribute them on inhaler therapy. There are many medicines which are not steroids which are given via inhaler therapy. Even coming to steroids themselves, corticosteroids are chemicals or hormones which are inherently produced by the body. They are produced by adrenal glands which are close to the kidneys, and these are essential for life, meaning without them you can't live. So corticosteroids by themselves are not dangerous. In fact, they are life saving. The conditions in which adrenals fail to produce corticosteroids can be deadly. You have to supplement steroids for those unfortunate individuals, even for lifelong. But yes, steroids do have side effects, and to avoid side effects, they should be used with caution. But can we use steroids for medicinal purposes? Absolutely yes. Steroids are life-saving in many disease conditions, even including wheezing or asthma. Since asthma is an inflammatory disease, steroids have an anti-inflammatory effect. They can be life-saving, they can be preventive, they can be used for treatment. So, usage of steroids is not a problem, especially if it is supervised by a doctor. What about inhaler therapy then? By inhaler therapy, you are directly delivering the medicine to the lungs where it is required. So, the medicine is not going into the system, going into all other organs, thereby causing more side effects. So, any medicine which is given via inhaler therapy inherently is supposed to have less side effects because it bypasses all other unnecessary systems and is directly delivered to the lungs. Also, this has a faster onset of action because it is inhaled directly. So, a medicine, if it is orally ingested, it has to get absorbed, it has to be metabolized in liver, it has to pass through circulation, it has to reach the lungs. But an inhaler medicine bypasses all this, directly reaches the lung, so instantaneously it acts, so it has a faster onset of action. So inhaler therapy is not addictive, is not harmful, In fact, it is beneficial, it has less side effects, it has faster onset of action. Inhaler therapy for wheezing and asthma, especially if it is recommended by your physician, is beneficial. There are certainly no side effects attached to this therapy. Yes, you can have side effects to medicines, to anything if used improperly. For some individuals, even in those individuals, you can manage them if it is supervised properly. So for treatment of wheezing and asthma, usage of inhalers is inherently beneficial. Hopefully this would have answered your queries and doubts. If you find this video useful, like it, share it among your friends and relatives. If you want to see such videos, subscribe to this channel. Till we meet again, bye.